Hey guys, it's Television Network here, and welcome to the second episode of What If Civilization Restarted? And now, a specific continent will rather be discovered, and this continent is gonna be Europe. Because, hey, come on, it's Europe. More land has been discovered in the Iberian Peninsula, and when I say Iberian Peninsula, you know what will happen. Did you seriously think I will make Spain and Portugal? No. I won't make Spain and Portugal, but if you thought I will make an Iberian kingdom, then you're absolutely right. I will make an Iberian kingdom. But first, we're discovering more land. Also, these are the Alps. The Alps are a bit too high. The Alps are a bit too high for our restarted civilization. So the restarted civilization will mainly, we will just avoid the Alps for now, because they're such a high mountain range. Either way, the Alpine, hold on. Wait. The Alpine Kingdom the Iberian Kingdom gets created. Don't get me wrong. This is the first iteration. It doesn't look like much. But the capital is Madrid. Here it is. The Iberian Kingdom rather expands across the coastline from the Bay of Biscay. Bay of Biscay, this right here is the Bay of Biscay, so don't get too confused. What the hell is the Bay of Biscay? All the Americans will probably think that, if any are watching this video. The Iberian Kingdom expands across the peninsula all the way to southern France, and the Iberian Peninsula actually goes all the way up to southern France. But there's a problem. The Iberian Kingdom wants access to the Mediterranean Sea, but Carthage is blocking their access, so the Iberian Kingdom declares war on Carthage and takes advantage of that. And trust me, they're doing pretty good. They've already conquered a lot of land, but luckily, Carthage's military is strong, so they immediately take back their land that got taken. Like this. And then they also conquer southern Portugal, just for revenge. Well, the Iberians failed against Carthage. Now, that's one major life lesson, am I right? Also, something has happened in the Balkans. A kingdom called the Kingdom of Montenegro. A kingdom called the Kingdom of Montenegro has just gotten independence from Albania, Croatia, and Serbia. A group of angry Slavs has basically got together. The Macedonian Kingdom declares war on our three lovely Balkan kingdoms, and even Bulgaria. And oh my God, they do demolish everything. I mean, they have gathered so many people that are nice and beautiful. Balkan kingdoms don't even stand a chance. So the Montenegrin kingdom has basically taken over 1/4 of the Balkans, which is pretty weird and pretty wild. Oh, speaking of new kingdoms, Croatia is expanding rather swiftly. A new kingdom gets created. It's called the Kingdom of Hungary. What is Hungary? Well, Hungary is this nice little splodge right here. This is the Kingdom of Hungary. This is what the Kingdom of Hungary looks like. Looks pretty huge, doesn't it? Well, it is. With its capital, Budapest. It's rather unstoppable. Also, Crimea expands rather this way. And when I say expanding, I mean expanding. And they do expand pretty wild in this direction. But the recording's already at 5 minutes? Man, that just explains how much fun I'm having with this. Anyways, Crimea has expanded this way now. Anyway, we can now successfully expand into the Alps. Now, the Alps have been discovered. And what happened to the Alps? Well, can you guess it? Can you guess it? Can you guess it? Switzerland. Switzerland. But that's not just any Switzerland. It's a big Switzerland. And I'll say it's pretty big if you ask me. This is the big Switzerland with Bern as its capital. Man, that's a pretty big Switzerland, am I right? Anyways, back to discovering lands. France gets discovered. I mean, they get fully discovered. As well as the lowland countries. And some Germany. And some Poland. To round up, about this much land was discovered. And that's a lot of land. I wonder how many square miles that is. Anyways, new land means new civilizations. A kingdom gets created. Which kingdom is it? Can you guess? Probably not. But this kingdom starts off in Belgium. Basically, if you couldn't guess, this is supposed to be the kingdom of the Franks. And boy, they're expanding a lot. Now, this is one big expansion. Am I right? Ha ha ha. Man, that's a pretty large kingdom, am I right? Wonder what awaits us. Its capital will be Brussels. Right here is Brussels. And they have a lot. Also, what would be a perfect scenario without a kingdom like Poland? Poland. We can't have a nice scenario without Poland. Oh yeah, definitely Poland. Definitely. We need Poland. Or else the scenario would rather be a flop. With its rather capital. Whoa! That's a big capital. That's a rather Warsaw. But now we have these empty spaces. Whoever gets to claim it first wins something. Oh, the Franks get to claim it first? Well, what do you win? You want to ask what you win? Ha! Nothing. Yep, you win nothing. Because you're kind of useless. Anyways, on with creating kingdoms. In Austria, kingdom faithfully starts and expands into Germany. What's that? They just have attacked the Franks. But is that allowed? No. Well, they did fight some battles, but that's okay. Capital will be Berlin for this bad boy. No, wait, Berlin's up higher. Nah, Berlin's here. Anyways, now you might be wondering, what's happening in the Balkans, though, after Montenegro has risen up? Well, they decided to take advantage of Montenegro. Basically, they take back all their land that has been taken from them. And it kind of went like this. Albania may have lost some land while all the Reformation happened, but that's okay. Because they don't want another revolt like this again, they let Montenegro stay independent, and they even let them have sea access. If that's not fair, I don't know what is. Oversimplified reference. Anyway, Denmark gets discovered. And what's a perfect alternate civil? What is no? Whoa. The bigger question is, what is a perfect what if civilization restarted scenario without our good old Denmark? What would we do without Denmark? I don't know. We probably wouldn't have Lego, but I don't know who plays with Lego anymore. Oh yeah, anyway, the capital is Copenhagen. Well, we are doing a lot of progress, am I right? Meaning, we now discover the lands of England. Oh, and Wales. Oh, and we also discover the lands all the way up to Northumbria. We also do discover all the lands up the way to Scotland and Northern Ireland and eventually all of Ireland. Wow! Now I have discovered all of the British Isles. What's gonna happen now? Are you stupid? You know what's gonna happen. Come on, man. You know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. We all know what's gonna happen. Eventually. That color looks too suspicious, like Rome's. This is basically the first iteration of our English kingdom. Capital? Isn't it obvious? London is the capital, of course. Anyways, these English, they do expand all the way up to Northumbria. But what's creating there? Scotland! This Scottish kingdom is special because Scotland is Scotland. Seriously, what have you expected? Edinburgh? Edinburgh. Anyways, what's a perfect British Isles without Ireland, of course? Why should we ever forget our Ireland, Dublin as its capital? How could we ever forget our dear, dear Ireland? Meanwhile, in the Frankish kingdom, what's even happening in the Frankish kingdom? Basically, the people have gotten a little too unhappy, and some bloody stuff has happened, meaning that kingdoms have gotten independence from the Frankish kingdom. But what are these kingdoms? Ha ha ha. Well, what are you expecting? I don't know. Well, let me tell you. The kingdoms that have gotten independent during this bloody time, and if I show this blood that is probably not real, I will probably get demonetized. Though I'm already demonetized, so why does it even matter? Anyways, France gets independent. Paris has its capital. Germany also takes advantage of its lands. And, yeah, the Frankish kingdom is basically left to scrumbles. Or Frankish kingdom. Anyways, what's happening in Africa? Well, what's happening in Africa? Are you stupid? You know what's happening in Africa. More land is being discovered. As if you didn't already know that, buddy. Basically, more land has been discovered. This time it's been discovered in Morocco. You know what Carthage will do. They fully have expanded into Moroccan lands. Thus, Morocco gets created, but I'm currently deciding which color. This color is perfect. Don't you think? Say this color is perfect. Anyways, this Morocco... There's a hair on my screen. Hey. This color Morocco is pretty decent. Am I right? Kind of fits. Anyway, yeah. What's the capital of Morocco? Are you stupid? It's Rabat. Rabat? Ribbit? 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 Okay, I'm joking, obviously. But, ooh, look at that. More land is being discovered. But which land is it? Well, isn't it obvious? Sweden and Norway. Now, Norway. I don't even have to say anything about Norway, don't I? Norway's a nice country. And it's nice and all. Yeah. And the land they call Finland. Now, Norway creates a kingdom of its own. What's the kingdom called? Do I even need to explain anything? It's called Norway, of course. Norway! It's called Norway. It's not any other kingdom, it's just Norway. Basic Norway. Everyone knows Norway. If you don't know Norway, then you don't have common knowledge. Because Norway is very important. And I think this color fits perfect for Sweden. I don't want to reuse the same colors though. Anyway, this is basically Sweden. It's pretty nice. And then a Finnish kingdom is created. Wait, hold on, that's a little too grayish. Ah, there we go, that's better. Now these capitals are getting decided of the nations. Norway, of course, it's Oslo. Sweden, of course, it's Stockholm. Finland, it's of course Helsinki. Great! Now we have 3 Nordic nations. Isn't that cool? Well, to be honest, it is, but yeah. It's fine, yeah, it's fine. Anyways, more land is being discovered. St. Petersburg this time. This time, more land is being discovered rather all the way up here. And that's also a lot of land. Man, I wonder how many square kilometers that is. Anyways, enough with the square kilometer calculation that I probably can't figure out because I'm almost at 20 minutes and I want to stop. I want to stop at exactly 20 minutes. This is enough land. What's a scenario without a Baltic kingdom? And the Baltic kingdom should be black. Because why not? That's just the perfect Baltic color. Yeah, that seems good enough. Also, Poland expands rather west. The Baltic Kingdom's capital is... Oh, whoops. The Baltic Kingdom's capital is... Oh, Riga. Like that. Riga's there. There's Riga. Anyways, and what's another perfect scenario of if civilization restarted without a kingdom like Russia? Oh boy, Russia. We just need Russia. Or else we wouldn't have a nuclear war. Am I right, children? Huh? But seriously, we don't want a nuclear war. Oh. And the Russian Rus, that's what I like to call it, because they're Rus and they're Russian, means they expand that way. Capital, what do we even need to explain? It's Moscow. I don't really know if Moscow's there, I just hope it is. Yeah, that looks good. But what's due to know a war is breaking out? The Crimean Tatars. It's the Crimean Tatars. They declare war against Russia. Hey Russia, we have declared war. But anyways, Crimea has now peacefully expanded, and literally nothing can ruin their day. Nothing can ruin their day. Surely. Oh, what's that? A kingdom is getting independence. But what's it gonna be? Isn't it obvious? What is the area I'm coloring? What? You know what the area I'm coloring is. You all know the name of the nation. You all know what's happening there in the real world right now. You know what they're up to. They're the Ukrainians. So, I don't quite know where Kiev is, but I'm guessing it's here. Prove me wrong. Yeah. So, that is a perfect Ukraine. Surely. But wait, we still need to expand into Persia. Now that's not Persian enough yet. I need more Persia. There. I think that is a perfect Persia. But of course we need to make Persia. But what color do we use? But what color is the best for Persia? I feel the best color for Persia is this. May look a bit too turquoise, but it's Persia. Persia's green. They're always green. I mean, the flag of the Safavid dynasty was green. Prove me wrong. Anyways, now that we have created our beautiful Persian kingdom, it is time to establish a capital. The capital will be Tehran. Now we have this large white gap, and what is going to come there? The Ottomans and the Persians decide to split this peninsula like this. This is the side that the Ottomans get, meaning they have officially fully surrounded Israel. Man, Israel isn't really liking that. They probably can't breathe because they're squished between two powerful nations. And the Persians, they go all in. It's on the house. Paint, 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 paint. I'm probably wasting my recording time with this painting. But who cares, who cares, who cares, who cares, who cares? Da, 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 da. I think that's enough. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. The Caucasus are expanding. How could we forget the Caucasus? The Caucasus. Also, the Germans and the Romans decide to take advantage of Switzerland. Like this. The Franks also decide to take advantage of Switzerland by fully conquering their capital like this. And here come the Romans. Yeah, the Romans. They come this way. Now, is that a perfect decision? Yeah, that's a perfect decision. Anyways, do I have anything else to say? Oh yeah, Finland. I'm too lazy to expand the land, so Finland will just casually expand here. Oh no, Russia's declaring war on them for the stupidest reason yet. I'm too lazy to tell it. But anyways, our expansion is looking good so far. Oh yeah, and before we do end the video, I just want to say that Algerian lands have started to being discovered. These Algerian lands are kind of like this. Kind of like this. There. And who expands there? Isn't it obvious? The Egyptians. But, yeah, that was my video for today. I hope you liked it. Let me just get a nice close-up and, yeah. Goodbye.